Do you want to support or are you fine?
I won't support. I am
Okay.
Christ awful at this.
Actually, TJ, you could try support with a different skill like intimidation if you want. You are a scary dude.
If that helps, let's.
+5 if you can pull it off. +10 if you can crit it. Negatives if you fumble, of course.
And here in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, these guys are mean rednecks. All right, it's all up to you, Freddie. This is pretty much where the rubber meets the road. Can you pull it off, or will once again you get ruthlessly butt fucked? So ruthlessly butt fucked into submission. No problem. He'll give you a grand total of $600 for all them coins.
Whew.
What do you think? You want that, or you want to go across town and get $550? He pulls out 600 and starts playing with the crisp $100 notes.
Go on, yeah, fine.
He gives you the $600, takes the coin, says, "You tell that Australian fuck stay out of my store. I don't like him." Gives you the $600.
Do you want to trade yours too there, Robin, or
Do I want to do what?
trade your coins as well, or?
To Sir Rapes a lot? No.
He says, "Yeah, it's me." I remember when I was 7, we had this our friend named Billy. Hit him in the head with a shovel and killed him. To this day, I don't know why I did it.
Logan. So question about shadow walking. When it's our time to rest, is it okay to do so in a hotel room?
If you can find a hotel along the way, but
Okay.
you're not going to be here probably. You'll probably be like traveling.
Yeah, we'll be able to, yeah. So I want to buy a map of the city so we can plan our route.
It's gonna take probably a couple hours to get through the city of Shermer, and a couple of days is what you'll be going to be traveling.
Okay, then the state, Illinois.
Okay, yeah, but you may not be in the zone exactly. The buildings may be in different places. Fortunately, you have a woodsman with you, so.
Oh.
Does he have any nice looking hunting rifles?
Nice looking, yeah, kind of middling range and stuff. They're not all that expensive, and they got price tags on some of them. You can get a decent hunting rifle if you want to include sling, extra ammo, extra clips, assuming you want one of the clips that you don't have to chunk every round.
I need something I can break down and put into, say, I don't know, a backpack or a case.
Yeah, you can probably buy a decent one for about $300. That includes all the extras, including a scope. It's not a fucking amazing scope, but if you use the scope, it decreases the range modifiers if you spend a round looking through the scope type deal.
Right. Is this a scope that I can take off?
Yes.
I mean, how many rounds does it hold at a time?
This is a medium rifle, so you could probably get about 7 rounds in there, and it's pretty much squeeze the trigger and it fires, as opposed to every other round with a chunk.
Okay.
That includes, it'll even toss in an extra box of ammo and stuff. Don't load until you get out of the store, though.
Right. Do I want a rifle from this fucking guy?
It's a fair question. He says, "Well, you can get the same rifle for about $120 more over at Dick's."
You got any rifles at the embassy there, Freddie?
We have
embassy. Shit. He says.
Hold on a sec, sir. I'm sorry, Freddie. Do you have a?
What do you mean futuristic? I got a fine rifle. That one was made no later than 1987.
We have rifles that you're not going to be able to use very well.
Don't know how pawn shops work, do you, Freddie? Right. I will stop trying to negotiate down the man's price by Freddie saying, "Oh yeah, we got plenty of rifles at the place. You just use one of ours." Damn it. All right. Yeah. I don't need a rifle here. We're good.
All right. Y'all take care. Come back soon, gold boy. Woo!
Bye. No way to him.
Damn it.
You hear him on the phone as you guys are leaving. Virgil. Yeah, it's me, Virgil. Bobby Joe. We got money for them new spinners for the cars. Woo!
All right. So
they're the anti-bargaining crowd, and no, they have no clue how that works. So, you guys leave this place and head to where?
Just find a nice road or whatever, basically.
Is there a jewelry store in this town?
Sure.
Probably. Yeah. Do you want to go there?
Excellent. Yes, I do.
I take him to one.
All right, no problem. It's like a Zales type thing where they get stuff from somewhere else and then they sell it here type deal.
Yeah, let's find a place that has the stand where there's the guy who actually does the work on the jewelry.
Sure. Give me a luck and half to find actual craftsman, a jeweler craftsman.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you find somebody who makes their own goddamn jewelry.
Right. Walk in. Ding, ding.
He looks at you guys cautiously as you look pretty and smell a little bit scruffy looking. Freddie doesn't believe in showering more than twice a year.
Hello, sir.
Yes, may I help you?
Proprietor?
Yes.
Excellent.
Is this some sort of robbery?
No. I just got done over at the pawn shop, and they seem to be taking horrible advantage of my friend right here. He was giving them gold coins.
I see.
And they were giving him basically nothing for the gold coins. So I was thinking to myself, is there anyone who would use raw gold in this area who would maybe be interested in gold? And I thought to myself, an old craftsman jeweler.
I'm only 47, he says.
You're considered old in that field. Usually they get you guys around age 30, they kill you off, but you've hung in there, haven't you?
He looks a bit freaked out talking to this big bruiser dude who's like, "You've hung in there, haven't you?" He's like, So
I was hoping to make a deal. I've got a couple gold coins, thinking maybe you'd be interested in some of it.
I can take a look. How many gold coins do you want to try selling? He'd rather do them as a lot because he needs to test them and find out what purity they are. Purity matters a lot to this guy.
Right. And I'm sure your storefront, you don't have a crap ton of stuff laying around. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Maybe food.
Freddie, how many gold coins did you give that lunatic?
5.
5? Okay.
And 20 silver.
5 and 20 silver.
Yeah. 70 silver is 1 gold coin. In most zones.
So I will give him take this down to 47. Ching. What kind of gold coins are you giving him, by the way?
Amber gold coin.
Ooh, those sound awesome. I don't have amber gold coins.
As far as I can tell, they're just gold coins, but with different engravings and shit on them.
How much did you get? 3 something?
600.
600? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, find an honest businessman.
I mean, hotels not going to cost that much.
Right. Well, I mean, I have no Sherman money whatsoever, so
Yeah.
it would be nice to have some Sherman money.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what zones you spend most of your time in. That's the kind of money you want. So, yeah, it's up to you there.
I don't know what zone I'm in half the time.
No worries.
I get bounced all over the place. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's right. He made himself a big meal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope it's cooked through so I don't die. Right. How many gold coins would you like to give him?
Right. So Freddie gave the guy 5, and then how many silver?
20.
Right. So I'm going to give this guy 6 gold coins.
Okay.
Do your test, buddy. And whatever price you want to give me.
Right. Give me a bargain roll, sir. I know you're going to fail, but, you know.
Why am I bargaining? I'm telling him to give me any price he wants to give me.
I see.
Yeah, give you $1.
I am going with, what kind of person is he?
Yes, well, they're all thieves. Right. Let's see. Give me a bargain roll anyway. I'm just kind of curious. It's like a kind of, yeah, fuck you. Give me a bargain roll anyway. This also tell me what kind of mood he's in, how pleasant you are. Does he think you'll kill his wife and
Would a
children?
luck roll work better for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bargain. All right, so bargain skill of nothing.
Right. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, bargain skill of nothing, get result of nothing. Shocker.
All right. Let's see here. We'll go with Freddie, 180 times 6.
Just under 1,200, so 1,080, I think.
Hold on. Freddie's guessing, I can tell. I have a calculator. 1,080. 1,080.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, sound like you're guessing.
All right.
I mean, I kind of was, but
He says, now, I can't take many of these at a time because they don't go through them as fast. And sometimes the guys from the pawn shop sell them to me.
No, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. 1,008 Sherman. Right?
1080.
80.
Sherman is correct. That's good brisket.
Okay. I have money. Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So now that you have money for the zone, you will leave the zone and never come back.
Yeah, more than
I
likely.
mean, we are leaving, but, you know, they have money.
Now the next time
Okay.
through, I have some money.
Yeah.
All right, let's, so we basically need to walk for about 2 days, find a hotel along the way, stay there for the night, continue on our journey during the day. So let's go do that.
DJ, give me a luck roll at half to just go. What about that?
What do you mean? What about that? I'm curious. Before I get into that, What part of the walking for multiple days? Could you take a bus?
Logan, can we take a bus with multiple people in it?
Sure.
Yeah. It would need to be just the two of us. I can't take more than 3 people.
Yeah, but we just go in the back and go to sleep. Somebody gets stuck.
No, the vehicle needs to not have more than 2 people. More than 3 people. That's why I said a car would help. But
Got it. Well, why don't we rent a car?
I had no idea.
Neither do I. That's a problem.
Yeah.
There are ways around that. Give me streetwise rolls if you'd like.
Yeah. Instead of that, can I look for a kid? Teenager?
Sure, there's some Asian kid wandering down the street.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
Freddy's like, I know where to go. All right. Hello?
You know anywhere I could get a fake ID?
You're a cop.
Sure I am. I look at myself.
He has doubts quickly. He goes, no, sorry, buddy, I don't.
Fair enough.
Freddy, with your successful role, you're thinking, just go buy a fucking renter or junker that you can go for a couple days in. If it falls apart after that, you're not going to give a shit. Assuming where you're going has mechanical stuff works.
And can I guesstimate the price of one of those cars?
Oh, you can get junkers for anywhere to like $200 to $400.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
That's
You guys
fine.
give me a research roll to find the cheapest running junker. It has to be running, obviously, because
Obviously.
neither of you guys have any kind of mechanical skill as far as Logan knows.
As long as there's a car, I can.
If you have mechanical skill, then you can
I'm a
get
mechanic.
Really?
My guy, yeah.
Right. You have a choice between either,
Mechanical repair, the whole 9 yards.
you have a choice between either getting a $200 car that needs some work or a $500 car that runs.
All right. So hold on. I have a card. Tim, I'll trade it to you. You decide what car you want us to get based on this card. Just trade this up there.
And trade. And look at the
I
card.
mean, technically, you're supposed to show ID and all that, but when you hold up cash in front of the guy, you go,
All right, we'll take the $200 car.
okay.
And
No
Freddie,
problem.
because you covered me that first time, I'm going to cover this one.
All right.
The guy's happy to sign the title over to you, even though you have no ID. What name do you want? Sure, whatever. He signs it.
Right.
You know it's not running, right? As long as you know, I don't care.
Yep.
It's all yours. Here's title, signed over.
I sign it over. I pull out my hammer. I open the hood. I just bang on the hood so the guy sees me fucking banging on the hood with the hammer. I play my master mechanic card.
Hold. First you roll.
Oh, I have to roll. Right.
And then you play the card.
I play my repair mechanical roll.
He shakes his head. It's so sad to see people are mentally imbalanced.
Now you play the card.
I succeed. I play my master mechanic. Yeah.
Can you read me that card?
No tools or spare parts needed. It just works again if you make a mechanical repair roll.
The guy stares in shock. It's like, but the engine was all fucked up, and you guys just drive away in it. He says, right, you're on the phone.
I just fucking bang, bang. Ba-ding. Perfect. Thanks, Freddie. Good call.
No worries. All right, so yeah, I'm driving obviously. So
I can drive.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Wait, you drive.
The guy comes riding out on the street and just stands in the middle of it, staring after you guys like.
Yeah, you drive.
Arduous Journey of Doom. And put it in forward.
You know, I'm
Damn
It hits a mailbox.
it. Yeah.
you
Shit.
want to swap places.
Hold on. Let me see if I have any cards that'll help.
I mean, I'm not that bad at driving.
No. I can maybe do this.
I can do it, he says, swerving back across the street to hit the other side mailbox.
All right. I put a +5 on that. Yeah. Don't worry.
You're gonna spend a hero point on this?
No. I'm re-rolling.
Oh, you're playing a reroll, okay.
No. I'm playing +5 to my skill, and then
But
rolling
you already
for
rolled.
half.
You're all going to die. Thanks, Freddie.
Okay. Go for it. Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't know how the fuck that happened.
But that's not by half.
You don't need to do it by half.
It's good enough for Logan.
Right.
Right.
Fair enough.
He erratically drives you down the street.
Mailbox. They really shouldn't put those that close to the road.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm not even gonna bother briefing you on the village. It's that fucked up. Just roll with it, okay? Alright, here we go.
Sure.
Alright, Shadow Walk
It looks a
to the
bit
village.
like Rumble. I got to take you to the worst possible.
Alright, I'll play a hero. Spend a hero point. Unless you have a reroll, Tim.
Dreamlands.
Discard the Dreamland
Nope,
one.
sorry.
You can discard the Dreamlands, by the way.
Can you draw a new card for discarding that?
Yeah. For that card, yeah.
Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, ta-da, Dreamlands, blah, 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 blah. Players desire. Okay, so I just pop it out and draw another card instead?
Uh-huh.
Draw. All right. Cool.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll spend my reroll. Well, I'll spend my hero point.
Don't want to go to hell?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of are already. Oh, exactly.
Ooh, field goal. Right off the post, but it went in. Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
And so my hell begins again. Let's go.
A couple interesting things happen as you guys drive. Eventually, it gets so mountainous and such that you have to abandon the car and continue forward on foot, but you're very close.
All right.
And plus, what really, really has you worried.
Take the keys with me.
Sure. Is as you're heading through the mountains in the direction that you're wanting to go, you look over at Colburn, and on the lower left, pictures. Did I put you there? Yeah. Lower left in pictures, T.
I don't know what that is, but okay. Oh.
Why are we here?
We're in the village, what?
And the village theme music kicks in as he goes, "Why are we here?" Goes,
Is that what he's wearing right now?
I didn't know this was the fucking village.
Uh-huh.
But I bet things are drastically different from last time I've been here.
I don't know, but
exactly the same. And
if I remember right, the last time I was here, there's this fucking robot AI thing is running this whole show, and
I don't know about that.
He babbles at you.
Apparently, some guy calling himself, what was it, number 2? Number 6? What are the numbers? Is that some evil genius? And there's an underground lair. And well, for me specifically, he wanted intel from something, but I didn't know anything about it.
I look around for a large lighthouse or tower of some sort.
Oh yeah, it's over there.
Here's a picture of the village about in the middle that you can see from the perch in the mountains. And let me even give you guys a map.
Oh,
Hey,
does it get
that's
terrified?
Bell tower I took a nosedive off of.
It points
Oh,
out
you should have seen it, Freddie. It was fucking beautiful. Fucking
Why would you?
smashed this lady. I fucking hit her right on the head right before I blacked out. Fucking made a splat pie out of both of us. But you just keep waking up. You can't die here, Freddie. That's the best thing about this place, Freddie. Fucking, we're back. Yeah.
Wait, you like this place?
You can't die here, Freddie.
Oh,
both of you guys give me a little sand loss rolls for
You
being
can't
back
die.
in the village.
what have I done?
You've apparently pushed him over the edge, is your guess.
Pretty sure that's the place.
Yeah, Freddy's totally okay with pushing your ass over the edge. Right. Tim, roll a d6 as you're yelling, "We can't die!" You can put toward paradigm distortion. Here's some more pictures of what you see of your lovely village. And here's another picture of the area that you nosedived off of before.
Uh-huh.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, there's various things going on. And you know what the most fun thing is? Freddy is dressed in the same way that the TJ picture is, with the black thing with the thing, except his number says 2.
Right, I was number 2. He was number 6. Right.
Tim looks at you in a psychotic way.
What number is Tim?
Tim is number 6.
I hate my life.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So-
you're the evil genius? Oh,
So, do you want to go into the underground passageways that lead into the inside of the complex, or do you want to? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
well, okay. I described to him what the pattern looks like, size and everything.
Go ahead.
So it's well, look, how big is it? Because you never described it. How long?
Bigger than a gymnasium.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say that. So it's the pattern is this
He's
winding.
By the way,
Sorry, what was it?
he's playing with an axe while you're telling him things.
Ah.
Your character's feeling nervous.
So we need to find a large enough area that can hold maybe a gymnasium in it. Do you know of such a place?
Attention, village, attention.
Let's see. They had
Hello, happy days. It appears that number 2 and number 6 are on their way. Put on your best happy face to greet them.
Look, do we still have a? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's that.
Is all of our gear gone? We're just wearing these suits.
Oh no, your gear's all with you, but you're also wearing the suits.
Fucking weird. Okay. Right. So there was the auditorium place that I think I remember them building. There was also the underground caverns that I think led to a whole bunch of.
Logan, can you show us the overview map area like last time?
Welcome back to the village.
All right, there we go.
We would like to welcome number 2 and number 6 back to the village. It's like they never really left, or will leave again.
All right, so
The Green Dome.
hospital bad, don't go there.
The Green Dome.
Green Dome, where's that? Trying to find it.
By the way, Freddie, give me a shadow lore roll for something interesting.
Not that good, example.
Fucking lighthouse.
Oh, I made the hop.
Well, it's a good news, bad news thing, Freddie. The good news is that, like Burlington, this place is kind of a really easy zone to hit because it's only about as big as the map. The bad news is it's way too small to leave via shadow walking.
I know.
All
I've
right
been there
then.
before.
Just thought
I
I'd
had
point that out.
I had the same problem.
Aha. You guys see a sign as you're heading over to wherever it is you're going. It's right above the map for your convenience.
I hate you so much.
Tim, would you care to read the sign in your creepiest possible voice to the studio audience, please?
The blue one, right?
That's right.
Questions are a burden to others. Answers, a prison for oneself.
Oh, Logan, does he get tarot cards?
No, he's been here before. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
There were no cards back then, Freddie. That's how long ago it was.
Alright, so where do you want to go? Where do you think a giant gymnasium-sized maze would be?
A giant stadium-sized.
Well, gymnasium-sized.
Right. So either the Green Dome or the lighthouse. The lighthouse is calling me for some reason. No, the caves.
The caves have been there.
Right.
The caves are pretty small for fitting
Yeah,
in.
they're pretty small.
So possibly the town hall then?
Could be.
Or the Green Dome.
Or the underground dude's lair thing. Have you been down there? You've been down there, right?
I remember an underground thing. It's where the tables were, where you found your body, right, Freddie?
Oh, I didn't find it. Well, I found my body, but I didn't find it there.
You didn't? You found your body?
Well, kind of.
Kind of?
Well,
Freddie,
I found
up yet?
I found another Freddy in the hospital, but he was unconscious.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
All right.
There's probably another one of you in there as well.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Did you get yourself?
I'm really good at making new ones because I fucking burned through them quick.
What did you do?
You guys feel free to discuss anything you feel like, by the way. Don't hold back on my account.
Right. So, you know that you don't die here, right, Freddie?
I didn't.
Unless you get out. If you get out, then maybe you die. But I'm guessing you just fucking wake back up here.
No,
How many times have you died?
I haven't died here.
Have you seen the view from the top of the lighthouse, Freddie?
No.
You should take a look at the view from the top.
I'm not jumping up the lighthouse.
Come on, Freddie. How are you going to know?
No. How do you know it's still the same? It might be different. Maybe you do that.
Do you know how many times I've killed myself in this place?
Do you want to do it a second time? Well, another time.
Hold on. Let me go check the flower stand and see if the woman I brutally fucking murdered is still here.
It appears that he's heading toward the lighthouse. He looks like a kid who's going downstairs for them Christmas presents.
I hate my life. Okay. I'll follow him.
You don't think it's going to get any better?
Where are we? Where did we start? Where did we start at?
You guys are in the middle mountains on the map.
The middle mountains. Okay. Well, let's walk past the greenhouse. Take a look in the greenhouse.
No problem. It looks like the green dome looks like it's a big green dome above a residence type deal. Here's another picture.
Oh, that's my house. Hey, number 2.
That's right. There's various signs, of course, around to make life more easy. Also, there's another sign in green. There's some other signs.
Can't believe you taught me into coming back here.
I can't believe that anything would drag your ass back here. So good. They have these kind of little vehicles that drive around. Ignore the people dressed in the odd clothing near it, but that's what the vehicles look like.
Right.
They're greeting you. They're like, hello, number 2 and number 6.
Hi.
A still tongue makes a happy life.
Mm-hmm. They agree.
So shut the fuck up.
Freddie, you see a guy riding by on a bicycle that this looks like this.
Yeah.
And he looks really familiar, like maybe you've seen him on a bicycle like that's in some other zone. He goes, hello,
Uh-huh.
number 2, cheerio, pip, pip.
Yep, I know I've seen him before. Very recently.
He
Probably.
says, oh, you've never left, number 2. You've been here all the time.
I know. What number is he? Number X, whatever.
83.
Yes, number 83, I know. Put down the axe, Coleman. Put down the axe.
Oh, yeah.
All
So
right,
you guys head over to the lighthouse, and he ferrets around near the base of it, looking disappointed they didn't find the rotting remains of some lady.
Is there a dent in the sidewalk anywhere?
No, not at
Been
all.
busy. Yeah, they always repair everything here. Anyhow, I go up to the top of the lighthouse.
He climbs back up there, and it's like, and he's
Yeah,
looking
I'm staying
down,
downstairs.
and yeah, you're thinking that he's gonna die soon. Ready?
I look down at Freddie and shake my head.
Freddie, you realize that he may be within range of jumping you, literally throwing himself onto you to kill both of you.
I will literally move out the way.
He keeps turning slightly to keep you in. It's almost like there's a target.
No. I look around to see if there's anything in the distance or that I can see that would maybe be the size of a fucking stadium.
Nothing.
Right, so it's probably underground then, or inside one of those mountains. All right, I really want to take the fast way. I come back down the normal way.
You can tell you know those people that when they get up somewhere high they have the compulsion to jump. He really has it, but he manages to resist.
Hold it. I know you've been here before, but things may have changed. You might not come back when you die.
Sure. So anyhow,
Okay.
moving right along. So I'm thinking mountains or in that cave system. You said there was a guy who had a cave system thing?
Well, there's a guy making alcohol over
Yeah.
by the beach in the cave.
Yeah. That's the guy we found our way into the system from.
Okay, I'll go. If he's still alive, he died when I was here last time. But let's go look.
No problem. You guys go and root around the cave where the bar used to be, but is no more.
Oh. Well.
I would like to use my mining skill to determine if there has been a pathway that has been blocked off. A difference potentially in the
Roll.
right skills. Right. Boop. Fail. Nope. Meh, fuck it. Nope. Nothing I'm seeing here. We're obviously going to die here now.
Yes.
Over. Over. And what you really got to do to make fun with it. Oh, he's gone. Freddy's gone. Fuck, I'm stuck here by myself again. No!
Yes. Back in the village. Back in the village again. Oh, after I ran Freddie on this mod, I sent him the Back to the Village song, and he fucking hated it. He's like, "You bastard!" You know, the Iron Maiden one.
Yeah. So there's got to be a different underground passageway.
You pretty much got it narrowed down. You know one place that goes underground.
Yeah, we know one place. Your house, basically.
Where?
Number 6. The Green Dome.
The Green Dome is not number 6's home.
Oh, well, it's next to it then. Oh, number 2. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
So can we start killing people yet or no?
Why do you want to kill people?
They'll just come back. It's like practice.
Let's just go look at the Green Dome.
All right. I thought we were going to number 2. Isn't that your place? Aren't you number 2?
Apparently, I'm number 2. Do you want to go to number 2?
Let's go to number 2.
All right, let's go to number 2.
You guys head over to number 2, and it looks like a really ornate thing. It's got a door, it's closed and such. It's got a knocker on it. It looks like a very ornate door. There's a little sign next to it that says number 2.
I knock on the door.
Eventually, a dignified-looking little person butler comes, and he opens the door and looks at you.
What took you so long?
He raises an eyebrow at you.
Anyway, this is number 6, as I'm sure you know.
He nods.
I walk in.
He stands aside.
I walk in.
He closes the door carefully behind you. You notice that in here, you pass through the room, and you come into this room here that I will reveal. The middle chair. You see the you see the black chair that turns around to reveal him. It's like the futuristic chair goes.
Wait, what?
In the middle of the room, sitting in number 2's chair in the village, is Wrestling Rad, playing a didgeridoo.
Oh shit!
G'day, mates.
Oh shit!
What? What the fuck?
It's got the actual sand loss.
No, this is literally gonna explode my brain right now.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Wrestling? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, yeah, out shopping for some Big Boss ciggies. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the pattern.
Looking for the pattern?
With a covered tray, and uncovers it, and there's a package of Big Boss cigarettes in the middle of the tray.
There we go.
The midget butler takes the tray aside, lights it for you, and then heads off.
Thank you, mate.
What number is he, Logan?
The midget butler?
No, Wrestling.
Wrestling? He is number 2.
No, I'm number... No.
Oh, these two need to fight to the death. I don't know the new guy, so I hand my axe over to Freddie.
Wait, no, hold on. This is Wrestling.
Oh, you know this guy.
Wrestling, this is Colburn. Colburn, this is Wrestling.
Hey, good eye, mate.
Strange connection to the Australian guy. Or no, Aussie. Yeah, Australian, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Freddie, please give me a Sandy roll for finding Wrestling Rad chilling in the seat of number 2. You can see the seat you were at is the black half circle seat there, wrestling in the middle of the room.
Get rid of that. Boop, and go down to 4 cards.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
You know
no,
what
that was
you're
cool.
now?
Right.
You're in some sort of quasi-futuristic room, and also wrestling, or sorry, Freddie. You see the penny farthing bicycle that's parked
Yeah.
in the same room? Yes, because your brain needs to leak out of your fucking ears. You can add 1 point to paradigm distortion if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah. As you guys melt Freddie's brain, thank you so much for coming in when you did, Jason. That was perfect. You can
yeah,
see
I was just sitting here having a conversation with some bloke, and I was telling him how any man in the right situation is capable of murder, but not any man is capable of being a good camper. So murder and camping are not as similar as you might think.
I hate you both.
I like this guy.
Oh, look at this bicycle. Is that yours, Freddie?
No, and I never want to see that again.
You know, every time I see an adult on a bicycle, I no longer despair for the future of the human race.
Bryson, have you been here before?
Mm.
He looks around.
Can't say I can't say I'm sure. I don't pretend to have all the answers, you know. I don't even pretend to know what the questions are.
Have you been to this zone before? Do you know these coats and the lighthouse?
I don't pretend to know what the questions are. On the screen nearby, you see the blue sign flashes up. There you go. You'll find it about in the middle of the screen.
That blue sign.
Questions are a burden to others. Answers are a prison for oneself. Very deep.
You can tell Freddie's like losing real life sound. This makes me so happy.
Good to see you, Freddie.
Good to see you too, but I was hoping it would be under better circumstances.
So what are you blokes doing here?
I was looking for the patent.
Oh, the pattern, that's right.
Yeah.
I think I walked the pattern once.
There's
He
a
wants
lot
to
of
walk it.
controls in front of you and stuff, by the way.
When I saw the pattern last, it was inside the Jewel of Judgment.
I have reason to believe it's somewhere here.
Hey, look under the chair.
No problem. Give me a spot hidden roll there, Jay.
Right.
I'll take you back to the other screen so you can reduce your hand a bit. There you go. You notice that
Success.
it looks like there's a ring around the chair, like as though the chair itself might be able to, like, and the dais it's on might be able to raise or perhaps lower into the floor.
The chair I'm on?
Yes. There's a lot of different controls in front of you, as well as 3 different color phones that are so ultra modern as to be almost useless.
Look at all this high tech, Freddie. I'm sure you love this place.
I hate this place so much. Alright, there should be a button somewhere to make you go underground.
You guys want to go underground?
Yeah, come on. I'll walk over next to him. Where's the button though? I know there's a button somewhere.
Use a button.
Now, give me a memory roll, Freddie. Otherwise, you'll be reduced to doing a electronics roll to figure out which one it is. As you may remember the button. You've seen it pressed before. You guys stand on the podium thing very close to his chair. And Freddie goes, eeny, meeny, fuck me. I hate this place. Give me electronics, Freddie, as you're going looking for Mo.
Yep.
Mo, click. You guys all go and begin lowering smoothly through the floor.
Freddie, you're so good with technology.
You guys lower through the floor into a very large room that has two guys that are riding around some sort of big, it's like a weird seesaw thing that they continue to ride around on, and there's no good reason for it. It just goes round and round, moving them up and down, and they're looking at these like little camera things. And a guy comes up and he says, "Hello, number twos."
Hello.
Hey,
How may I assist you?
we're looking for a maze.
Oh, here's a bear picture of it.
I think I saw these in a sex shop in Sydney once.
And he says, you're wanting the big maze.
Yes.
I see. That's one more floor down. The flashing yellow button, sir.
All right, thank you.
Very
Come
good,
on,
sir.
Cobra. Come on, number 6.
Goodbye, number 2. Number 2. Number 6. No problem. You guys lower out of the very strange observation room where it looks like they were keeping an eye on everybody in the village. And they were watching and rewatching scenes of Colburn jarting himself off of a tower into unsuspecting lady and killing them both. And you guys head down and you get far below the ground, and you see a huge chamber that has a glowing white line in a very intricate pattern upon the ground.
Yeah, there's a pattern.
Feels alive.
Ooh, this is it.
All right, Cobra.
Lord.
This is the last night. If you want to back out now would be the time to do it.
Do I have to moonwalk on this?
No, you just have, okay. So what you want to do is you want to take off all your gear, because if you die, you lose everything and well.
Why do I have to get naked all the time?
No, not naked, just your valuables. Axe, tarot cards. You don't want to lose that shit.
Sure. I put all my shit on the ground.
All right, now just
Oh, that's a nice axe.
One second, Freddie. One second.
go on.
Mad Axe Colburn. Reaching my hand out to the new guy, wrestling.
Oh, nice to meet you, mate. I'm Wrestling Rad. What you need, I can get.
Now, why give?
Oh, hold on. Wait. Would you say you're good at bargaining,
Uh-huh.
making deals?
I've been known to struck a deal or two in my time.
Okay.
What you need, a missile?
So here's the thing.
I've got a submarine for sale.
Have you jumped around from place to place yet? Have you done any of that?
Oh, yes, I've been to all sorts of places.
Right. So apparently these some of these guys have been hanging out with Joshua McKay, Doc, Fulton, Freddie here. Right. So they come into money problems every once in a while, and I was wondering if there was somebody smart enough who understood things like values, fluctuations in markets, bartering, skills like that. If they could set up a trade ring between these locations, since we are apparently the only ones able to travel from one place to another, you can figure out what items are valuable in one location, transfer those valuables to the other locations.
Yeah, it's a good thing you brought that up. There's been some attempts to do that, and we're working on some money-making ventures right now. And
Because being able to ship cargo through realms and being the only person able to do that, I don't know what. Hey, that's a good question. Where are you from in place, time?
oh, I'm from Earth. Modern day, I suppose you could say.
Canada?
And, what's that?
Canada? Where are you from? I'm not catching the accent.
From down under.
Oh. All right.
Well, the last time I was on Earth, though, I
South
was in
America?
the United States and in Jamaica. But then these blokes I was working with were about to implode the universe, so I escaped that universe with the help of me friend Rick. He's a scientist.
Right. Sure. Sounds good. Right. All right.
But
Fair
yeah, I help out the blokes from time to time with some with their money making needs.
If you're around and you talk to some of those guys, you might want to set something like that up.
Right.
Yeah, because that's a shit ton money making deal, especially if you are the only ones able to do it. Which, from what I can tell, we are the only ones able to do it.
Well, if you survive this, you'll be able to do it.
I would like to give TJ fair warning. This is the only place where you can permanently, immediately die, lose your character.
That's what I've been told before.
Do you have enough hero points?
What?
Hero points. You might need them.
Yeah, those things are overrated. Let's do this.
I've got a couple supporter rerolls and a replenish.
Yeah, but we'll need all the.
Damn, he's in a good position to do this shit.
All right, I have
Oh.
virtually nothing useful here, so let me trade you
All right.
characters.
So, here, trade this. Have this. This is one of your things sorted, so you don't need to worry about that.
Except, what did you just give me? Nice.
Yeah. So that's one done.
Here you go. You got anything useful?
No, I've got some cards I can play on you. I got supporter rerolls and stuff like that, but nothing really.
Okay. Let me keep that then. Do you have a replenish?
Yeah, I do. I do got a replenish, so we can play that whenever. I've got one kind of junk card I could play if you guys want to play the replenish.
Well, it's up to you if you want to do it
Right, I
now
got
or
three
when
cards
you.
I'd like to throw away right away.
Okay.
I was going to say, if he's got supporter rerolls, I'd wait until you expend those and then.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we should try that first. Because who knows, maybe you'll crit it
You
on
might
your
do
first
it in
attempt.
one go. You might do it in one go. You know?
Right, I dropped all this shit. Cool. Where do I enter this thing from?
By the way, don't step off. Whatever you do, don't step off.
Off.
Keep going.
You must
Off the
not
cat.
fear. Fear is the mind killer. It's the little
Just
death that
keep
brings
going
total
forward.
obliteration.
Yeah.
Right.
Just keep going forward.
I mean, this can't be any worse than a fucking light tower. I take
Yeah.
it. Step in.
You go over there, you do that. I'll be over here going through your stuff.
So the things you see in my stuff that you might find interesting, there's a bottle that says Tums. There are some, how many water balloons was it? Oh yeah. Sport and wrestling might want some of this. There appears to be 44 water balloons.
They're not full if you're still carrying them around now.
It's just a little rubber, but yeah, so you can fill them up. Right. There's some rubber gloves. Camping gear, stakes, a pot, fire starters, spade, 4 glow sticks, a sewing pin. There appears to be some sort of strange plant substance. And money of various fucking kinds. Let's see, some Sleestack money, some Beastkin money, some Sherman money. There's also a trombone case from Sherman.
Trombone, yeah. You are
It's
a musician?
shaped well to fit a large two-handed axe, which appears to be there as well.